Those dang kids should get off my lawn.
Hey, Fiora.
Dixon,
Looks like you're in a hurry. Where are you off to?
I just thought I'd take Shulk some food. I'm on my way to the lab.
Shulk's not there right now.
Really?
I just sent him out to get some fresh air. You know where he'll have gone.
Outlet Park.
That's the one.
Okay, thanks, Dixon.
Well, anyway, hey together, I'm Heron the Black Dragon, and welcome all of you to another part of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Also, before we head out to Shulk, I wanna go around here and just quickly grab that, the wedding ring. Red item orbs are, I don't know why I wanted to say usually, but they are for quest specific. They are not needed for anything other, they are not inside of your Collectopedia. They are 100% only for quests. They won't show up in here. And they are items that people have lost somewhere around, or items that people want to have collected. Like some specific type of, I don't know, flowers or something. I'm just gonna go with whatever just came to my mind. Pollen that will only, I think they will only spawn in for the necessary quest, or will already be on the overworld even without the quest for you to find. Like the wedding ring right there. We don't have the quest, but we can collect it already. Also, it's nice that that was not what I wanted to do there, because I just now wanted to actually tell you that it's really nice that with the quests here you get the exclamation marks, the red ones, even for items, which I just wanted to say is really good for you if you want to finish up the Collectopedia, because if you have item orbs with that exclamation mark and you have not done your Collectopedia yet, I highly recommend, which I completely goofed up there, to go into the Collectopedia and just slot in all of your items that you can slot in, because you will find that item.
The Monado. It's the only sword that's effective against the Mechon armor. They say that before time began, it was wielded by the Bionis. The same Bionis that we all live on. It must have a secret. That's how Dunban was able to destroy so many Mechon. And why he lost the use of his right arm. If I can just unlock the secret of its power.
Shulk!
Fiora! This is great. It tastes so good.
Really?
It's amazing.
Oh, Shulk, you say that every day.
Not quite. It's always delicious. But today, it's amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. I used some special herbs and spices today. So if you said it was just the same as usual, I'd know for sure you had no sense of taste.
What?
Oh, nothing. Ah, the breeze feels so good.
Yeah. I'd forgotten what it feels like. I never thought it could be so quiet here.
You're spending too much time with Ryan. You're getting used to all the noise he makes.
Yeah, maybe.
It's so peaceful. You know, Shulk, I hope every day can be like this, always.
Huh? The debris siren.
Strange. There hasn't been much falling lately.
there might be more on the way. The anti-air batteries can't protect us out here. Let's get back to the lab.
Okay.
Good. We did that. I completely cut myself off during my dialogue there. The only thing that I still wanted to say is if you wanna collect certain items, because some on the Collectopedia are obviously more rare than others, and you might have a quest that wants you to collect those rare items. Go in and slot those items in when you have them. The reason for that is you will have to search for these items still afterwards for the quest, but they will have the exclamation mark, so they will be so much easier for you to spot after that. If you say, I'm fine, I won't do that without, I wanna try without that, it will take long, because some items are even daytime specific, so might take some time. Now we have this, a heart-to-heart, and with that I'm just quickly gonna save the game here mid-recording. Stupid, I know, but I wanna go through all of the dialogue options in the heart-to-hearts, I think, because that would be funny, because there's some interesting things here. I always wanna go in the end with the best option, but I wanna show the others to you as well, so let's go into this heart-to-heart. So, sunrise at the park. Hey Shulk, you remember the time we watched the sunrise right here? It was when we were quite young. Yeah, I remember. We came because I invited you, you and Dunban. We're gonna go with I invited you. You don't remember, do you? And since when have you ever invited me to do anything? Oh, I could have sworn that was what happened. No, silly. I had a big fight with Dunban and ran out of the house. Oh yeah, it's coming back to me now. If I remember right, even I got shouted at, you wanted to marry me. Shulk, I can't believe you! Okay, I might have said some stuff about wanting to be your bride, but you promised you'd forget about it. I'm sorry, Fiora, I couldn't resist. I mean, if I'm honest, I quite like the idea of you being my bride. Shulk, don't get any funny ideas in your head. I was just a kid, I barely even knew what a bride was. He still remembers, oh Shulk. So that was heartbreaking, that was the worst outcome of the conversation that we could have had. Let's jump back in and see what else we can get there. If I'm remembering right, even I got shouted at. Let's go with this choice this time. There's gonna be a lot of cutting around, but I'm always gonna go to the last thing that I had and then we're gonna go the crossroads from there. Even I got shouted at. Yeah, Demba was pretty angry, but I shouldn't have said I was going to run away from home. You really had him shaken up. He was worried about you. I know. I'm sorry you didn't have to stay with me all night. Of course I did. Besides, it was fun. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. That was the midway option there. Let's go a few more. So, we went through all the invited you paths. Let's go you and Dunban. You had a big falling out. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. Really, it had nothing to do with you. But I still dragged you out and made you stay up all night. I'm glad we did it, even though it was only that one time. We talked for hours and hours about all our hopes and dreams. And then you fell asleep on my arms as we looked up at the stars. Oh no! What is it? No, Shulk. I have this terrible feeling I said something really embarrassing. Like I wanted to get married? Shulk, you don't remember what I said back then. Kind of? Or you wanted to go fishing? Well, we're not gonna go for the perfect route, so you wanted to go fishing. Did I? I guess I might have said that, but I'm talking about something else. No, you definitely said you wanted us all go fishing. So we went the next day, you, me and Ryan. We caught the biggest fish, I'll never forget the size of it. Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah, it was fun. We had a great time, didn't we? Should have really forgotten all about it. I just hope you remember one day. So, now for the final and the best option, which we're gonna go with. Kind of. Well, not we're gonna go kind of with the best. Anyway. I can't quite put my finger on it. Hold on, I know I'll get it. Oh, don't worry. No need to remember. Forget I even brought it up. Anyway, that's the end of that conversation. Let's talk about something else. Okay, whatever you say, Fiora. Yes, I think I pulled it off. He doesn't suspect a thing. I hope he remembers one day. But for now, it's just a bit too embarrassing. Perfect! There we go! And that was heartwarming. And you learned the art for that. Perfect job, Shulk. So, I still don't get my art thingies. Well, whatever. But I want to do something else really quickly, and that is I want to go to appearance. Because for every character, I want them, that is not your typical thing there, to be with their standard outfit for the whole game. I was debating around for that for a long time on my own, and I decided that I want them to be in their standard outfit for the series this time. I know that Xenoblade Chronicles 1 has the charm of them being in whatever weird nonsense you put them, but again, I debated around and I wanted them to be in their standard clothing for this whole series this time. We can still go through everything weird that they get to have, but yeah, that's where we're going, what we're going with this time. Anyway, now that we've done this heart-to-heart, let's go into a fight with Shulk and Fiora. And I'm kind of sad still that I cannot go into any sort of art special thing. But yeah, Fiora is kind of the same as Shulk in the way that she deals a lot of damage and has kind of an assassination vibe to her with the knives and the fact that her attacks can deal massive amounts of damage. So that's why she's really good to have in the party. Also, there's a lot of red dots just everywhere, and I'm pretty sure I know where they are. They are right below us in the cave, which I might show you, I might not, whatever. So let's go through here. There's another heart-to-heart right there, but well, actually I can show you with that really quickly what happens if you don't have the necessary things. I can't believe it. You don't have the requirements for that to be invisible. So can't do anything with that. But don't go inside your house. Stay out here. Let me talk to you. Give me your quest. I'm not guaranteeing you that I will finish your quest right now, but I want to have your quest. Also, there's something back there. I think it's a quest item. Yes. We completed the quest of... Ah, yeah, the key. The good thing is in this game, you don't at all have to go... Oh, I think... No, you're still back there. You don't have to go back to the NPCs that you collected the quest from. Once you are done with everything, you'll just get the "you've done it" thing. There's only certain quests that require you to go back to the NPC that you originally took the quest from. I think I need to go around here. And gonna jump on the barrels, jump on the boxes. And now I can get the... Lost something important that helps us sleep at night. Well, we found the sleeper aid. The blue... A blue glass bead. Hold on a moment. How does that help you sleep? I have questions, but whatever. Hey there, buddy. Need to talk to you because I have some cookies from your grandma, I think it was. And also you give me your quest back there. I don't really care about that. There's also something to the affinity chart that you always see pop up, which I can show you really quickly. There it is. Sorry, it was one too low. Here we get to see all the people that we've get to know over the course of the game. And in here will only be marked the people with names, or specifically on the map the ones with the blue dots, like a little Jalele right here. We can talk to Jalele. Now Jalele is on the affinity chart. If we want to have the infinity chart completely full, we're gonna have to talk to everyone that we meet. And that said, that will also take quite some time, but also some quests only appear once you have talked to the person that is either necessary for the quest or somehow involved in the quest. So you're gonna have to walk around a lot, talking to a lot of people to maybe even trigger certain quests. And that is why I'm not gonna concern myself with that, because it will take for freaking ever. But again, it has something really rewarding if you go out there and do all the quests, because I'm still on a 100% run on my own. I'm not done with the game yet, because 100% takes a long time and I got kind of oversaturated with playing the game, trying to get 100% done. Found your wedding ring, buddy! Before I even were looking for it, there's a lot of quests popping up all over the place. And I think... well, actually, I have the quests up here right now, so I should probably go and grab them before I just switch everything back to daytime. So let's go and talk to the people really quickly, grab ourselves some quests. First you want me to kill some monsters for you, of course. What is your job even in this resistance base here? Is it resistance base? In the military. Resistance? I don't know what I'm talking about. But what is your job in the military if you don't even deal with the monsters yourself and just waltz that off on me? Anybody? What do you have to do? Also have to take care of some of the freaking... oh, you actually have a lot more quests. Yeah, sure, give me everything. See, those are the kind of quests I'm accepting right here for you that I'm not gonna do on screen, because it's basically just take out a whole bunch of monsters and then be happy with that. Also, you will probably see me pull up the minimap quite often, because I like to see if anything's going on around us. Anyway, let's change the time, because I want to have it around midday for that. And that's something I want to do as well. I'm gonna try to have cutscenes and everything around the time that I think they would happen. So just a heads up for you. So anyway, Ryan.
Ryan, what are you doing?
Shulk! No, I'm just...
Ryan!
Goodness.
Fiora, are you okay?
I'm fine.
It's broken.
What? What do you mean it's broken? Don't you care about me? I could have died.
You're not hurt, are you? The Monado can't cut people. More importantly, what were you thinking, Ryan?
Sorry, I came to ask a favor, but you weren't here. And I saw the Monado and...
I know I'm here a lot, but even I need fresh air sometimes. Is your body still feeling numb? We have to be very careful with the Monado. It's not a toy.
I know, man. I just wanted to touch it. Didn't know it would do that. Sorry. But is it true? The Monado really can't cut people?
The pattern in that circle. Or maybe it's a symbol. I think it shows which power the Monado has at the moment.
You think it's... a symbol?
Well, if I can find a way to increase the number of symbols, I should.
I'm sure that's all very clever. But why were you more worried about a machine than me, Shulk?
Well, I just explained why.
That's not the point.
Sorry.
Look at you, worthless without the Monado.
Until I've scrapped each and every one of you!
So, of course, I want to get my revenge.
Your blade, it did not cut deep enough.
No!
Shulk! Shulk!
What on Bionis happened there?
Ryan, Fiora,
Are you okay? Does it hurt?
no. Ryan, when you held the Monado, did you see anything?
You know, like a blue blade made of light came out. Same as just now.
I don't mean that. A feeling like time had stopped, and then...
Time had stopped.
So, was it only me who saw that?
That sounds strange. Is it another Monado thing?
Who knows? Anyway, no matter how good a sword it is, that's what happens when you hold it. Looks like Dunban really is the only one who can use it.
I won't let my brother use it ever again. Not after what it did to him.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Anyway, the point is I'm fine. To be honest, this has happened a few times before. I've been researching the Monado for a long time.
Shulk, don't act as if this is nothing.
Look, don't worry about it. Anyway, Ryan, what did you want to ask me about?
Oh, yeah. Old Squaretash has gone and put me on punishment duty. Fancy tagging along?
Punishment? The Colonel was pretty angry today. Did he hit you?
Well, whether he hit me is neither here nor there, really. Although, actually, he did end up hitting me. And that ain't all. He made me do 1,000 squats and sit-ups.
Whoa, nasty.
Yeah. And now I have to go all the way to the Magmel ruins and back.
So you have to go and collect the ether cylinders.
That's the one. They're used to power the mobile artillery. Looks like the damage has been repaired. But it can't move without the ether energy. And it seems like the fueling station's all out of stock.
Is the mobile artillery that big machine that crashed in the residential district?
Yeah, probably.
You know your way around there, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'll go with you.
Yeah. Knew you would.
Hold on. The Magmel ruins are in Tephra Cave, right? I heard that there's a Mel lizard nest there. I couldn't take it if anything happened to Shulk. He's delicate. Not like you, Ryan.
What are you on about?
I'll be fine. I can take care of myself.
But...
Okay, I got it. I'll make you a promise. Shulk won't even get a scratch.
a promise doesn't mean much coming from you.
She don't trust me at all.
Nah, she doesn't mean it.
And now we have Ryan in the party. Yes, finally we can go to the arts and the skill tree. But before we do that, let's go to change equipment. And Ryan, you're also gonna go for your typical colony. That's actually not what you have. That's... That's actually weird. Interesting that it's not colony type, but middle type. Would it be the same then for Shulk as well? Let's take a... You only have colony type, you don't have middle type. Interesting, interesting, interesting. And the weapons you could also set, but I wanna have at least the weapons always look differently for everyone. But let's, at the end of this episode, let's take a look at the skill tree, because there's a lot to unpack here. In the skill tree, you unlock skills with SP that you get from fighting and quests and whatnot. And those skills will help you during a fight. We have already medium equipment, allows medium weight armor to be equipped. And this is a passive effect, it will always be active. We also, I'm looking for one, there's an active effect like underdog. Battle ability, agility up buff at start of battle with higher level enemies would mean that this needs to be activated. Like, I think you need to be on the branch to actually get the boost from this trait. If I'm not wrong. I might be wrong about that. I will look that up again, just to make sure about that. But yeah, there's different sets of skills everywhere around here. And you don't need to be super specific with what you want to go for first, but let's see. We could go here for increased tension gain from battle start affinity, healing arts restore more HP, restore HP to an encouraged ally, more HP is restored when reviving a party member, and agility buff up at start with higher level enemies. I like agility, but seeing that Shulk will probably for a while be our only healer in the party, I'm gonna go for healing arts to restore more HP, making Shulk a little bit more of a healer at the start of this whole thing. I will later on switch it out a little bit, but for the start this seems fine for Shulk. With Ryan we also start off with medium equipment, and Ryan is going to be our tank, so we could give him some heavy equipment early on, but we don't really have a lot of use for that right away, so I don't think that is that high up on my list right now. Physical defense up, start a battle with enemies with higher levels might be helpful. I think let's start it off with getting an increased HP for Ryan. And we also have the skill link that you can see up there that is still locked. We will talk about that once it becomes relevant. But before we go anywhere else, we have arts. And I want to set it a little bit more in a way that I feel good with. So that is my backslash slit edge. I want to have slit edge over here and backslash also over here. So I have my offensive arts on the right side and my more helpful arts on the left. This is what I'm used to, so we're gonna go with that. Also can upgrade light heal, so I'm gonna do that at the very beginning here. Just making sure that we have a little bit more of healing capability with Shulk. With Ryan, I'm also gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go over here. Well, actually I wanna have Hammer Beat right here. We wanna have that one there. And then we have Rage, which will be extremely helpful at the beginning. Aura that lowers physical damage. Talent gauge refills over time. So we get physical damage down, we deal less damage, but we get spike damage. So when Ryan gets attacked, he actually deflects damage back. So it will be helpful at the beginning of the game. But let's go for Hammer Beat, making that a little bit strong and more helpful in the long run, because we accumulate aggro with that, and we want to have Ryan be the one that gets the aggro with it. Also, you got Aura Burst, yeah, available when an aura is active, which is Rage. Rage is an aura. And attack reduces enemy strength. So once we do that, with Rage active, we will lower their strength and also still deal the spike damage. So, there was a lot there, and there will be even more because the game at the beginning, it has kind of a steep learning curve, but once you get through everything, it becomes more clear and obvious what is going on. So I'm gonna try to make it as nice and fluid as possible. That said, I know this is an old game, just a new costume, so I would ask everyone who knows what is going on in the game and the story to not spoiler anything for anyone who sees this for the first time, because this game is best enjoyed first time experience if you don't know what is going on. Like, if you spoiler yourself with it, it kind of loses some of the charm, I think. Not that the story gets any less good, I think, because I mean, I still love the game and I know the story. But please refrain from spoilering anyone who does not know the game. That said, I'm gonna leave this episode right here. Next episode we're gonna go up to Tephra Cave, and I might have done some of the quests already. That was the wrong button, because we have a lot of monster hunting quests, and I'm just gonna make sure that I'm at an acceptable level for where I wanna be. So I'm gonna do as much with that as I feel comfortable with. Also lots of material quests, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this episode right here. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, how about you leave a comment down below. I really would appreciate that. And hope to see all of you next time. Bye!